These days, even the smallest piece of land can be at the center of a big fight over land use. And that's the case in San Francisco, right along Interstate 280 on the edge of the Dogpatch neighborhood. As KPIX 5's Wilson Walker shows us, neighbors find themselves at odds with one of the area's most respected charities.
It is a modest piece of land right beside the roar of the interstate, and these days, well, that is some prime property.
As you can see, our shelves are fully packed. We serve 140,000 people each week.
At the San Francisco Marin Food Bank, the need is so tremendous that the operation itself needs more space. The warehouse is beyond capacity, specifically in regard to truck access and parking.
You know, really our goal is to ensure that more people who need the basic food support get it. And that property is critical to our ability to reach more people in need of food assistance.
So for 4 years now, this is where the food bank has been planning that expansion, just across Interstate 280 on that little stretch of green that has avoided use since the freeway was built.
It is not common for there to be tree-filled, sunny spaces next to the freeways. That doesn't happen often. This is just a little bit of heaven, and of course we have the best weather in the neighborhood in Dogpatch. So.
Julie Christensen heads the Neighborhood Green Benefit District. She calls this strip of green a buffer against the roar and pollution of the highway, a last refuge in a corner of the city increasingly squeezed by development.
And I think this is just a reminder, and we have these reminders all the time, that we need to be very thoughtful about how we use the space that's left.
And it is a discussion larger than this one property. The once undesirable strips of land along our freeways are now very much in demand. And in the Dogpatch, that means a disagreement among even the best of neighbors.
The food bank is a venerable institution. We want them to prosper and succeed. We want them to be able to expand.
Unfortunately, to date, there's been no sort of alternative presented for a different space.
For now, the space really does belong to the food bank. They have the lease on this land. Now, neighbors are still trying to change their mind. They will hold a community meeting on this topic on February 27th. In San Francisco, Wilson Walker, KPIX 5.
The food bank estimates the land could help it boost its capacity to feed San Franciscans from 50 million pounds a year to 70 million pounds.